It's that Super no Shima flow. Yeah, It's that
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another video from your man Unclear here. How we going? So today's video is nice and simple, nice, short, sweet, simple video. Before we kick into it though, be sure to hit that like button if you find this video helpful in any way in progressing. And be sure to sub. Goal this year, 1,000 subs by the end of the year. Honestly, would be completely amazing. Get to 1,000 subs, I'll do a wicked giveaway for Christmas. You don't want to miss out on that. So, getting into it now. This video here, open my little handy dandy notebook. Unlike Blue's Clues, this actually has actual clues in it that will help me, rather than things just around my environment. Alright, so this video, as said in the title, it is 5 ways to help improve your Destiny 2 gameplay for PvP. 5 ways. Nice and easy. Number 1. Know your weapon. Now, this may sound a bit silly and may sound a bit dumb, like, yeah, I know my weapons, it's a mighty tool. It's exotic, it fires bullets. That's good and all, but it's not what I mean. So what I mean by saying know your weapon, you need to know sort of recoil pattern, how quickly you need to reload in an engagement, and when it's best time to switch or actually reload. So using the weapons you know, you'll find you'll encounter differently and play a little bit different to what you're used to, but it is beneficial. And I mean myself, some footage you'll see above me, I use a scout rifle, a hand cannon, and the colony. Colony I'm still getting used to, so it's a bit different, but the scout rifle I know how to use it. I know when to single shot it, and I when to hold the trigger down for full auto. And the hand cannon I when to spam it, and when just to tap the trigger for those quick random shots. And not only knowing how to use your weapons is one part of that, but knowing how to use your subclass is also part of that. So if you're going into PvP and want to improve your KD or KDA, depends on which one you want to improve. Obviously you improve one, the other will generally improve as well. Knowing your subclass, knowing your grenades, knowing when to throw them, how to use them, knowing when to use your super, when to pop it prior to engaging the enemy, or knowing when to use it to benefit your team is all part of it as well. So the more you know about your character, more you know about how the super works and how the weapons that you're using works, you'll find your KD will slowly increase and you'll stop having silly deaths because you're trying to reload or you're a spam reloader like I used to be. You'll find that your KD and KDA will grow. Point number 2. Stay with your team. Now, like myself, I solo queue in Destiny 2, which isn't the greatest. You'll find some people who aren't the best. But if you stick with your team and with your teammates, you'll find you'll have a better outcome more than not. Team shooting will always work better than trying to take on a team by yourself. I mean, we all know it. We've all peeked the corner, boom, 4 people have just shot you down. And you're like, oh man, spawn again, 4 people have shot you down again. And it's not very fun. So, stick with your team and move together. If you don't know them, just follow them anyway. They may follow you in turn. And you'll find your shots and your kills will also increase in accuracy and efficiency in killing. So it's not too bad. It's an easy way to do it, and such a simple thing to do that you can improve your KD and KDA over your period of playing Destiny 2's PvP. Now number 3. Meta means nothing if you can't use the weapon. Just goes back to point number 1. Now every week some big streamer, some big YouTuber will say, hey look, this is the best gun to have in the game. It is the best thing to have, you know, don't have this gun, you're trash. That's all fair and well, yeah, it may be better. But you could pick it up and you could just never use the recoil pattern properly. You just pull the trigger and it's bouncing over the show, you don't know how to control it. And it's more than not, you'll just end up dying and get frustrated and going, well, this guy said the guy was the greatest. But when I'm shooting it, I just miss. I spam shots and no one dies, I die. And you're like, oh shit. So, just because it is the best weapon does not mean that it's the best for you. You got to get a weapon that you can use. And I said, first point, you know your weapons. You don't know how to use the weapons. And yeah, practice will obviously increase your efficiency in using the weapon, or proficiency, or whatever you want to call it. But just because it's a new, latest and greatest weapon that is the best at the time, doesn't mean it's something you should always use. I mean, look at the pro players. They usually use the same weapons day in, day out. They don't change. Even if the guns change, they don't. Because they're used to a certain weapon set, the way it fires, the way it and they know it. So if you want to get better, that's a good way to do it. Pick a weapon set you like, stick with it. Don't change, no matter what. I mean, we can change the element on our weapons now. There's no need to have 4 of the same shotgun or 4 different weapons with 1 solar arc void and 1 kinetic. I just changed mine willy-nilly. I need my scout rifle to be solar this week. I'll make it solar. I don't have to change weapons then. It makes it so much easier to go from PvE to PvP, that transition, when you can just change the burn. So, you know, meta doesn't mean anything if you cannot use it. Number 4. Play the objective. If you stick with the objective instead of running around like a headless chicken, you'll more than likely win. In control, you control 2 points. 2 points, not 3, 2. Defend and win. Capturing 3 points, all it'll do is flip the spawns, enemies will spawn behind you, you're not spawning outside the map, they'll cap 1, they'll cap 2, then you're trying to fight for the other 2 cap points and trying to win. It's easy just to hold 2 objectives and go from there. This also goes not just for control, but if you're playing countdown, play the objectives, don't run off. You're defending, defend. Attacking, all attack together. I'll do a more detailed breakdown of countdown later on, but in terms of clash it's a bit harder because everyone does run around, but it's when you stay with your team. That's playing. Staying with your team is playing the objective also in games like Clash, because your team is the objective. Your objective is to stay alive for as long as possible without dying. So always play the objective if you want the win and increase your KD and KDA. And the last point, and I think it's probably the most important, that's why it is last on this list, make callouts. You have no idea how invaluable callouts are in a game. You tell your teammate, bro, to your left, and he knows now. He knows that left is an enemy, and you can work together and try to eliminate that enemy. Callouts make the difference between winning and losing and increasing your KD. I know from experience, I get a team of 4 in Crucible, almost unstoppable. You destroy. Even just one other person you can make a call out to. You stick together, telling your teammate where the enemies are, and they're telling you where the enemies are, makes it so much easier to kill somebody. It really does. Go command objective, go ring heavy now, and you know where they are, he knows where you are, and you both talk where the enemy are. So you can easily move around the map together and play the objective if it's Clash. Or if you're defending, you can tell which point to go to because they're attacking and how to attack together, and increasing your KD and in turn increasing your KDA. So guys, there's my 5 tips to increasing your KD and KDA and efficiency / proficiency in Destiny 2 Crucible. Now if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comment section below. And as at the start, if this video is helpful to you in any way, please hit the like button, hit that sub button, help me get to 1,000 subs. Honestly, I know we're a new channel, but 1,000 subs within a year would be absolutely amazing. And if you sub to my channel, end of the year, hit that 1,000 number, I'll do a wicked giveaway for Christmas. So stay tuned for that. But if you do have any questions, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, message me on there, post me your cool game screenshots if this has helped you in any way as well. Hit me up, at unclear_Rito. But until next time, Guardians, cheer bro.